Hi DIYers, I'm George from Alarm Grid. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to factory default your IQ2 Plus panel. Now the IQ2 Plus or the IQ2, no matter which IQ2 system it is, you will be able to do the factory default as long as you have the dealer code. Now there's a couple of different codes that the panel comes with. There's the default master code, there's the default installer code, there's the default dealer code, and then there's usually a duress code as well. Now, the dealer code and the installer code is usually what you use to go into the panel settings and programming and do a whole bunch of different things like add and remove sensors. But the dealer code is the one that you will specifically need so that you can do a master reset on the panel. That will actually restore your panel back to the factory default. So if you guys move into a new house, if you guys buy a used IQ2 panel and there's sensors in there already pre-programmed, master codes and different user codes, if their settings are a little bit different, or even if you're troubleshooting with us and it turns out that your system is doing something abnormal that it shouldn't be doing, we normally recommend doing a factory default, and that will basically wipe out everything from your system, including the panel settings, anything that you guys set to report, or anything that you guys may have edited a little bit, Z-Wave devices, sensors that you guys learned in, extra user codes that you learned in, everything will be defaulted. You're basically wiping the panel clean and you're setting it back to the state that it would have been in if you opened it brand new out of the box. Right out of the box, the default dealer code is 2222. That's the factory dealer code. Now, obviously, it may have changed if your alarm company, dealer, changed the dealer code for you. So if that is the case and you are already being monitored, you want to make sure that you get the correct dealer code if you're going to want to do the master reset. So to do this, we need to go ahead and hit the little gray bar at the top. It's right in the center, right above the date and time. So we're going to hit that gray bar and we're going to go ahead and go into settings. Once we're in settings, we're going to go to advanced settings. It's going to ask you for a code. This is where you're going to enter in your dealer code. My panel is defaulted at 2222. So I'm going to go 2222, and now that brings me into my dealer menu. If you type in the wrong code, you will not see all of these different options. For instance, if you type in the wrong code, I know for sure one option you will not see is the dealer branding. If you guys type in a different code and you guys don't get this screen, then you will not be able to master default or factory default your IQ2 or your IQ2 Plus. So now that we're in the dealer menu, we're going to make our way into installation. We're then going to go into dealer settings. Now the master reset is all the way at the very bottom. So we're going to scroll all the way, just swipe up. And you should see there's one that says delete all Z-Wave devices. There's one that says master reset. And then there's one that says data recycle. Now if you look at it underneath, it actually says in gray letters what each function will do. If you look at the delete all Z-Wave devices, that's pretty much self-explanatory. It's going to remove all Z-Wave devices you guys have learned into the system. The master reset is the one we're going to want to do. But if you look at data recycle, that one erases all user data. So if you just need to erase all user codes, master codes, or anything like that, you can do data recycle. But again, today, for the purposes of this video, we're going to be doing a factory default. So we actually need to go with the master reset. You'll see under there it says erase all content and settings and restore to factory defaults. So if I click on that, it's going to ask me if I want to confirm. It's going to let me know that your system will reboot and reset all installed applications. Do you want to proceed? Well, all you have to do is hit OK. The panel will say resetting the panel to factory default. Your request is getting processed. Please wait. And then after a short little bit, the system should reboot. And when it boots back up, it'll be brand new as if you guys just opened it out of the box. And again, if you guys are moving into a house and you have a pre-existing system and you do a factory default, keep in mind you will have to reprogram all of the sensors, which isn't hard. Remember, there is an auto-enroll function on the alarm system where if you just put the panel into a learning mode, trip a sensor, the panel reads the serial number, you go in, you edit the name, the response type, what zone it is, all of that. It's very self-explanatory. It's a very easy system to reprogram if you guys do the factory default. Now, if you guys have any questions at all, about the IQ2 Plus, getting the IQ2 Plus monitored, or even doing the factory default, please send us an email to support@alarmcare.com. If you found the video helpful, make sure you hit like underneath, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the little bell icon so when we upload new content, you guys get notified. I'm George, and I'll see you guys next time.